Today, September 8th, marks the 125th anniversary of the deadliest natural disaster in U.S. history, the Galveston hurricane of 1900.
If you're a student of meteorology, you hear about this in year one at your meteorology program. Joining us right now is Dwayne Jones, Executive Director of the Galveston Historical Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us today, sir.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
All right. What was Galveston like in 1900, and what made this hurricane so devastating?
Well, it's a whole lot different than what it is today. It's beautiful in Galveston. But September 8th, 1900, the population in the city was estimated to be over 37,000 people, maybe just short of 38 based on the census that had been taken earlier in 1900. The city is still recorded as one of the second or third wealthiest communities in the United States at that time, holding a lot of wealth that had developed in the 19th century from shipping cotton and other financial programs in Galveston at that time. So there was a lot of folks here also for the end of the summer. They were ending up their time of being here at the beaches and things. So the population was probably higher than that. But the island was successful. It was a bright day the day before. The reports, the firsthand accounts tell us that even though there was anticipation of a storm coming up, the islanders were not concerned, particularly at that point, until later on September 8th.
How did the storm change?
Go ahead.
Oh, I apologize. Okay. Please, if you'd like to add more. But our next question is, how did the storm change the island physically and the city economically?
So the devastation of the island was absolutely incredible to even think about and comprehend today. We lost 3,600 buildings were destroyed. 20,000 people were left homeless in Galveston at the time. There was a debris line after the hurricane that stretched several miles along the beach, filled with bodies and buildings and various other things. But what is still the recorded story of Galveston in 1900 on that day was the loss of human life. Some estimates are 6,000, some estimates are more likely are 8,000, some are 12,000. We'll never know exactly what it was. So many bodies were, some buried where they were found, some unaccounted for, and then large funeral pyres of burning bodies were ongoing for several weeks and months after the 1900 hurricane. So all of that left an island that was in some ways paralyzed and crippled. Even though there was a strong effort even the following day to get organized with the Central Relief Committee, it of course took a long time for that to be actually recovered.
How is the Galveston Historical Foundation marking the 125th anniversary of this event?
So we've done a number of events over the last few days, some tours of houses and properties that survived the 1900 storm. We started in 2000 at the 100th anniversary of the storm to recognize buildings with a plaque that had survived. Some historians and some people still say Galveston was destroyed in 1900. It was not. So we would like to recognize those buildings that survived. We've added some yard signs this year. We've done some informational and educational programming with the Army Corps of Engineers about how the island recovered afterwards. We've had meteorologists speak, and we've done some bus tours and things related to the storm and what it was like that day on September 8th in 1900. And today at noon, we're going to commemorate the loss of lives, so many of them, as I already mentioned, and how the community was so devastated by the loss of entire families, as well as friends and children and pets and animals and everything else. So we've done a number of different things. It's always something that's people like to hear about. They want to know the story. They want to engage with that part of Galveston's history. And that day in September 8th, 1900 changed the Galveston Island forever.
Dwayne Jones, Executive Director of the Galveston Historical Foundation. Thank you so much for sharing this information with us.